YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We all go in at the same time. And tonight you're going to be watching the midnight premiere of our latest music video. Um, so I was just mentioning we are exactly 1 week from Christmas, and that is one of the reasons why we're doing this tonight. My family, we celebrate Christmas on Christmas Eve as we stay up all night, and at midnight, the whole night with families together, having food and sharing stories and talking about all the things that we do all year long and catching up. And one of my favorite things is at midnight, we start opening all the presents and we go and everybody in the whole room is opening all the presents that they get. And it's just always been a fun little tradition of ours with my family that I really enjoy um, very much. So thank you so much if you're tuned in. I see we've got people all the way from Australia. We've got some of the Mariachi Divas online. Mary's online. Randa Rose. Hey, Phil on. All right, so we got some friends online. Now, um, I should have probably practiced this, but before we go to the video, I thought I'd play you guys a little song. Um, I don't get to play the tenor sax too often, so uh, tonight, for me to you, I'm going to give you what is my favorite Christmas song, and pardon me, it's literally the first time I'm playing this for you guys. Improvise it, and I hope it goes well. Here it goes. And if you recognize it, leave it in the comments, and I'll tell you what it is as soon as I'm done. I'll just give you a short version. Literally the first time. It's funny. It is my favorite song, my all-time favorite Christmas song, and I've never played it before. But I'll tell you what. One of the big reasons why is oh, it's close. That's close. That's almost the title. We got some guesses happening on Instagram over here, and so if you leave it in the comments, take a guess. Take a guess. But uh, from what I heard, my good friend Seamus told me a story that the song was written for Frank Sinatra. That song, and you know which one it is, Lola? All right, so that song was written for Frank Sinatra, and it's wonder. And I was like, every time I hear his version of that song, it is my most favorite version, and I just you can't beat it. I think it's one of the best versions. And I'll tell you what it is in case you still want to get any last second guesses going in over here. Any last second guesses coming in? Coming in. Five, four, three, two, one. Anna Sun, you were very close. It's called the Christmas Waltz. And it's frosted window panes and da 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 da. That's another funny thing is like I don't know the lyrics. I'm so much better with the melody in my head. But I love that. And if you ever get a chance to walk through Disneyland at the end of the night when the park is like almost closing or there's just very little bit of people, it starts playing in the BGM, the background music, and all of a sudden you hear it, and it's one of the most beautiful orchestral arrangements I've ever heard of that song. Lovely song, one of my favorites. Um, Speaking of songs, we're going to go ahead and get going to the video that I'm going to premiere tonight with you guys. It's going to take, it looks like because it's such a large file, it's going to take a while to upload on Facebook and YouTube. So I will make sure that it is uploaded by the morning. I'm going to just, when I go to sleep. As you can see, I'm still in my attire from our show tonight at Disney. We've been playing every night there, and it's been so much fun. I tell you, like tonight, I actually got to sing. I didn't play the saxophone. I got to sing for everybody, and I did the full show. And boy, I got to tell you, I'm so fortunate and to have the musicians that we have in this band. Every single one of them. This year, we upped the size of the band. We actually have about 20, I don't know, six-ish members that help us make this show go 7 nights a week. So if you've been to the shows, thank you so much. And if you plan on coming out, come say hello. We're going to be there. My only night off that I ever take off personally are Tuesday nights. So after this broadcast and everything goes up live, I'm going to take a day off and enjoy it. So Alrighty. I'm going to introduce you to here. We got Top Cat. Top Cat is the hippest cat around, and he was in the recording studio the entire time with us while we recorded. Also, you might recognize this guy, the Grinch. The Grinch. He's another good friend of mine, and these are presents. Like Top Cat was from one of my friends, Maggie. Good friend of ours. She lives up in Seattle. She was around from the very inception of Fat Cat Swinger. She discovered us, and then the Grinch was from our musical director, Sean O'Kelly, who also gave me the gift of the arrangement of that song so that I could sing it for you guys. And then we have one more little guest here tonight. You guys, see, I like toys. I'm just a big kid. I'm never going to grow up. You know what's funny is I forget this guy's name. He's from He-Man, and he was my favorite because I loved tigers and I love the color. Purple is actually my favorite color, and pink. But I love the fact that he was a green tiger. So these guys are actually making a cameo in our music video that I'm about to show you, and so they're gonna stand here and listen to the show. And oh, Grinch is gonna fall. Anyhow, we are going to get this video premiering for everybody, and I'm gonna get the speakers up. Hope the neighbors don't mind because I'm gonna blast it for you guys. Alrighty. Oh, the badger! The badger! Hold on. Let me see. Where's the badger? I think the badger might be on the piano or outside. Every day that I get dressed, we have turned our living room into a dressing room because we're here, as you know, from November 8th to January 8th. So I've got my little dressing area in the living room, and we get it going. Every day I just go in there. So as soon as I'm done here, I hang it up, let it air out and dry. Because, dry cleaning is going to be expensive this year, but it's fun. Anyhow, all right, guys, let me go ahead and get this video going for you. This is, and I'll bring let me see. Hopefully none of my phones fall here. I'll bring you a little closer. Come a little bit closer. All right, and here we go. This is the premiere of. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, the very first Fat Cat Swinger Christmas music video. And we will upload it, and I would love it if everybody gives it some likes, some comments, and shares. Share it with everybody because our goal is that we make more people smile this holiday season. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Here it goes. All right, let's start it over. Oh, look at that. That hand looks familiar. I'm going to, let's see, the lighting looks good. All right, here we go.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, listening once again with candy canes and silver lanes of gold. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight to see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and pistols that shoot at your wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that will talk and will go for a walk with the hope of Janice and Jen. Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. There's a tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well, the sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart. the hobby that could be on your own front door. So it's Christmas once
So this is where we let the end credits, and we actually list everybody who was a part of the album. Um, everybody from the engineers to the arrangers to the performers and everybody. What do you guys think? Did you like the video? I hope you guys like it. And our goal is just to spread some smiles and share some good music, you know? So hopefully you guys enjoy that and you would help us share it. Let's see if Facebook is doing all to finish. If we start the video actually the same way, we end the video the same way that it starts, and that's with the famous Sean Valentine and his drum camera. Here we go. Let's see. We're getting almost to the end. We got some thank you for you guys in there too. So that's it. That's the new music video, guys. So we're getting it going. It's currently uploading to YouTube and Facebook, and yeah. So anyhow, that's it. And a friendly reminder that the album is available for download on all music platforms. So whether you use Alexa, Amazon Music, Google Play, iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, what are some other ones? Tidal. Every single one of them has the album. And if you've heard it, I would love to know what you guys think about it. Maybe even if you guys have, a favorite song, I'd love to know what those are and what your favorite moments are. One of the things, and I'll tell you guys actually, since we're talking about the album, I'll give you guys some fun stories about the album. That you know, this started. This album didn't even exist, you know, before last Christmas. It was, we were, as many of you know, we're performing 7 nights a week at the happiest place on earth, right? So one day we got this phone call. I was like, hey, do you have a Christmas show? And we're like, no, but we'd be happy to make one. And so we were given the opportunity to make one. They asked us, for a song list. And the funny thing is, if you look at our song list, they're the same old traditional songs that have been playing for many, many years, right? It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. You got the Bing Crosby, Andrews Sisters, and many other versions. Perry Como. You've got Frosty the Snowman. One of my favorites is the one from the old Christmas movies. I got my Christmas movies up there. But with who was it? Was it Jimmy Durante who sang that one? I can't remember. But we've got all these traditional versions of these or that songs that we grew up with, and our goal was, how are we going to arrange these songs in a way that is brings the life and energy that Fat Cat Swinger does in our show. Well, we had at the time we had Curtis and Sean both at that meeting with me, and we sat down and we brainstormed and we talked and talked and talked until we can get until we knew, all right, these are the songs, and we came down with our list and we got to work. And I just kind of contributed a few ideas of what I would like to hear, and the two guys made they're the geniuses behind the arrangements of these songs. And I got to say a big thank you to them because they did a lot of great work on this. So what else can I tell you? So yeah, and so it started off though as a show, and we did the show, and we said to ourselves, you know what, this show could very well be our Christmas album. And we've always wanted to do a Christmas album, but we had to wait until it felt right. After doing that show last year, we did it for 37, and we thought, wow, 37 nights, that's the most we've ever done. Like, that's amazing. They loved it so much that they brought us back this year for 62 nights in a row. And I thought, wow, that's certainly the biggest the longest running show Fat Cat Swinger has ever done. Granted, we've been together for 16 years, but to perform for 62 nights in a row, and that's why we grew the band to be the size of about 26 different musicians, of which you see many of them on stage every night helping us out. And we did rehearsals and we did everything to make sure that that energy that the band is carried on no matter who's on stage. So some nights you see me sing. Some nights we were able to bring Douglas back, which was wonderful. We have Val Martinez, and the three of us, we've been running the show. Um, but one of the big reasons we actually had this idea of, instead of just having one singer sing the full album, do a featured singer on every single track. Is, if you guys remember, I wish I had it with me. I've got him in the next room. Um, but um, there used to be Christmas albums that were like, they would do USO shows, and they would do it would be this big band with all these different singers, and you'd see all the circles on the and every in the circle you'd see everyone's head, each of the singers that sang on the album. So that was the kind of the concept that I had in mind when we decided to invite 11 different singers onto the album. So we did that, and I'd like to believe we did a pretty fun job. And what I love about this video is we were able to capture everyone in that video, and I've got tons more footage. I mean, I I think the idea was triggered 2 or 3 nights ago. I came home from one of my performances at Disney, and I decided I wanted to write some music. So I'm trying to write some music, and suddenly I start going through all the footage that I have from the studio sessions, and I get this idea to make a music video. That was at about 1 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed at about 1:30 in the afternoon, woke up at 3:30, and by 4-ish, 4:15, I was driving down to Disneyland and performing that same night. I had gotten the first edit of the video done by then. I watched it and I said, it still needs more. It still needs more. I want to make sure everybody is included, as much as we could. So I dug deep and found every bit of footage that we could find to get everybody in there. And I think maybe there was only one or two people to find any actual footage from the recording sessions on. But I got to tell you, for everybody that was involved on this album, we certainly did get them all there, and they're all listed in the credits. You can see the end credits, so you can see who sang at each and every song, and you can see everything there. We're listing everything because this is literally why we call the album "From All of Us to All of You." So I think that's it. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to go through here and see if there's any questions or comments as I do some scrolling here. Let's see. So wonderful seeing you guys online. Let's see. Hold on one second. This is Jay. I can't open up the rest of the comment, Jay. I'm sorry. I would like to see what more of that says, but okay. Sorry. But I'm guessing, let's see. I can't believe it was 8 to 9 years since I broadcast your first live on shows. Oh my goodness, that's right. And look at here we are with Instagram Live and Facebook Live and YouTube Live, able to do this now. Percy's there, Celine, Julio. The fun you're all having making music is infectious. Thanks for sharing it. It's a pleasure, Julio. Thank you so much. Already got my copy of the album, and I'm sharing it with my family as a Christmas swing playlist. Ooh, you know, that makes me think about it. I would love to know what is on your guys' favorite playlists. What is when you guys have your, if you enjoy Christmas music like I do, and I do very much. What's on your playlist? I would love to know. If you guys could leave that either in the comments below or send it to us, because I would love to. Actually, I think it'd be a great idea to create a playlist and get the song out there. Okay, let's look at. We're gonna come down here to Instagram and see what comments we have. Alrighty, we got Randa Judy. Hi there. Mary's online. Ruby and let's see, DSL Coda, Lola, and thank you so much for the congratulations. There's our guesses for the Christmas song. PCS should go on a world tour and come to Australia. Ruby, believe me, I would love to take this band to Australia. It would be a wonderful thing. We gotta find a way to get out there and afford the tickets for all of us. I think we would have to get tickets for at least 10 or 11 of us to go out there, so we have our crew as well. Let's see, Kay's online. Such a good arrangement. Thank you. You know that the arrangement was done by Sean O'Kelly on this song, and he really did it nice. Let's see, Mary's online, V Mayorga, and Kit. Oh, Kat's online. Hey there. And John, great to see you too, John. Let's see. Can't wait to share it with the world. Thank you so much. Yes, if you guys, when this gets on uploaded, it would mean the world to us if you could share this video, be it on YouTube or Facebook, well, obviously Instagram. You know, actually, I've never tried Instagram TV. That might be a good idea to try and upload it to Instagram TV. I'm going to try that and see if it'll work. All right, we got I'm gonna rock your world. Hey there, and Real Leo, and okay, purchased it and listened to it every day. If it was a vinyl, it would be worn out. Wow, thank you so much, Anna. I gotta tell you, I would love to get this album out on vinyl. Maybe next year. We got to save up some money. This album cost us quite a bit of money, but it was worth every cent, and I would do it all over again. And yeah, and if it had even cost more, I wouldn't have stopped. It's okay because it was so worth the process and the experience and the friendships that we made. A lot of these people that we met in making the album, they've become really good friends of ours now, and it's great. So let's see what else we got. Mary, you need a Fat Cat Swinger ringtone. That'd be a fun, interesting thing to look at. We should look at that. Take a look at that. So Disney is smart to bring you back. You guys pack in the crowd. Thank you so much, that Mary. We have been having wonderful crowds. I think one of our biggest nights we had about 800 people in the show. So that was wonderful. And if I get inspired again, I've actually been wanting to make a music video for the most wonderful time of the year, in that moment when everybody comes up and we're all swaying. So stay tuned. I might do that. Let's see. Joe Fallis is online here, and he's saying, let's see if I can open up your comment. Oh, I can't see it, but thank you so much for your comment, Joe. I'll take a look at that later. Let's see. Great show tonight. Oh, we got some friends that are here that were at the show tonight. Thank you guys. Oh, you went just to watch Fat Cat. Thank you so much. I have to tell you, for everyone who's come out to the show, thank you so much. Every time the people are there, it gives us so much energy and it's so much fun to play for you guys. Let's see. The Real Opa says, it would be spectacular to see all the musicians that make up Fat Cat Swinger in one show. That would be one huge big band. Guess what, Ruben? That is an idea that we have been brewing on for quite some time, actually. And we feel that now that we've had this run, we are already in, just brainstorming. I'll just do that at the moment. But don't be surprised if suddenly you hear about a Fat Cat Swinger big band show, because we will definitely call all the musicians who have helped us out on this run, and that would be an awesome, powerful show. Imagine seeing. We would only do it if we do it just like Fat Cat. So most big bands you see, they sit down, right? They sit down and they're reading their music, and we read our music. Don't get me wrong, because the arrangements are challenging, but the way that we would do the Fat Cat Swinger big band is just like we do it with Fat Cat Swinger. That's all I'm going to say, and just 2 to 3 times the size. What do you think? I think that would be awesome. Let's see. Come see us at Tortilla Joe's on Saturday after your sets. Ooh, how late are you gonna be there? Let me know. Let me know. And then Mary, yes, great idea for most wonderful time. Yes. All right. I think I caught up with all the comments, everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching the video. The video is uploading. Let me take a look and see where it's at. I'll give you guys a status real quick. Let's see. It's only 21% done on YouTube and 52% done on Facebook. So it's almost there. It'll be up by morning, I promise. I'll make sure, and I won't go to sleep until it is. And until then, I'm gonna get some food. I went to this place called Easy's. Do you guys? We're gonna just go on a little longer because why not, right? There's this place at the Beverly Center called Easy's, and they have this. I'm gonna show you guys. They have this. I mean, it looked much better when I first had it, but it's a pork. I think it's a pork belly eggs Benedict, and it is amazing. It's calling my name, and as I just smell it, I remember again. It's a very generous portion and was delicious, but Easy's. It was very good. Hey, thank you for the. Oh, Christina's sword. Oh my goodness, guys, this is really fun. I got to give you a fun little story real quick. So Fat Cat Swinger started 16 years ago, right? Fat Cat Swinger, in the beginning, was Will the Thrill Pattinson, myself, and our original drummer, Matthew Burdick. Now, we would practice in his garage, in Matt's garage, because we met in college at the jazz band. We would practice in the garage every Tuesday or Thursday. We'd just get together and we'd practice. It was just a three-piece band. Hey, Rosie, thanks for tuning on. And so what we did was we put flyers out and we started trying to, canvass the town and try to find our band. Well, our good friend Christina over here, she was technically the very first bass player that ever singer. So Christina, hi there. Nice to see you. Um, and I hope you're doing well. But yeah, she was in the rehearsal. I can remember the rehearsal was actually that particular rehearsal was in the city of Adelanto. Our guitar player at the time, his mother-in-law had a house out there, a huge house, and we'd go in there and rehearse, and that's what we did. But yeah, we've had quite a number. Let's see, we're there till 10, but your last set is 9:15. Oh yes, we don't even get out of the park till after 10. But yeah, oh gosh, I do want to join some festivities this year, but when you have to perform 62 nights, there isn't much time left for going out. So, but we try. We try. Last night, actually, we got to hang out. Um, Last night, we got to hang out at, where did we go? We went to the Grand Californian and we walked in. You know what we realized? There really is a tree in the Grand Hotel and one in the park as well. The sturdy kind that doesn't mind the snow. Anyhow, yeah, beautiful tree. I love that tree. Maybe we'll post a picture of there. That was with Douglas last night. Um, we had a great time. So, while we have you guys on, my YouTube is acting up here, and I'm going to go ahead and end the live broadcast. Uh-oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm going to end the broadcast here on YouTube. Let's say good night, YouTube. Good night. We'll see you. Thank you very much for tuning in. And